ग्यारह बापेर कुत्ते कुकुर किस तरह मेरा इमीडिएट वीडियो को टेम्पर किया स्टोरेज बच्चा जारज बच्चा हेलो जारज बच्चा हेलो जारज बच्चा
immediate course consequence automatically the 2024 immediate course to next was today but I have to the word gets generated to translate that into words you don't have good level presence. So you have a break right now you think? I see a break. Good everything is seen as an insight. Good level, good level, good
ग्यारह क्रिमिनल शैतान के बच्चा कुत्ते क्रिकेट how you taken this Indian constitution is suitable for to be implemented in India. This much of laconic criminality, crime promoting to putting that Indian honest in the cage and saints of satanism, garbage of God, unreliable, sure, bachcha kutte, how you have tempered my video from underneath. For what you might go that blaming of Indian constitution, evil one, which is so much faulty, so much criminal instrument, what cannot be run, that cannot provide each and everybody what is the purpose of the government or constitution accepting. Where we can manage ourselves is our not security. From our reliable person, we have to create or teach our teachers. My previous video is like that. You are from underneath. You are going against me to describe very clear tone definition of my voice, my clarity. You are blazing with but from underneath. Mother Chod, you are blocking my videos in my Twitter in other ways. I am blaming this criminal constitution of India, where each and parliament is equivalent to prime minister's support, where Mother Chod, one particular illiterate, incompetent, evil satanism cannot do autocracy, police grand stupidity basis to put in our own danger and to be killed, to be caught, to be burnt out, to be poisoned, to be killed in such a horrible, to be hijacked, to be trafficked, to be raped. You Charoj Bachchas Mother Chod, you are Pravasi Bharatiyos and in Indian parliament. And those Madhis Tudmaran who are omens who does not know that dignities of other girls and mothers of India. It is so much inefficiency of the constitutional provision of the staff. Well-being Mother Tudmarani Kare. Vidva Bhata, Sudhe Bhata, Purohit Bhata, Imam Bhata Tudmaran. তোমার বুদ্ধে লাত মারি গন্ডু মাবি বুধ মারানি somebody has brought your video for me to consult to be blamed along with Modi Mother Chod Jaraj Bachcha criminal family or criminal how you can criminalize whole India, how can put that honest Indian who does not want your evil constitution. Your evil constitution, my just previous video, with that my voice is become so difficult to express critically, to blame this all judicial system. You are incompetent enough, you are criminal, you are cutting your sex as an illegally as per wish, as a looting, depriving, you are unable to ensure once above 1,000, 2,000 earning, but you are not care about them, how that in different way their other life risk of the snatching, killing, animosity, enemies, evolve, that helplessness, discomfort, inconvenience, no scope of expression, just to share your crime, you to keep away from this, they are putting their hand thumb tip that they are giving vote, the rubber stamp of one vote. How can detect that he has given or other man has given or other criminal has given? So many discrepancies, so many posts of, so many people want, so many mechanisms. Involvement of university, colleges, schools, each and every village, parents, the both mother, remaining on home, they to be utilized in such a nice, marvelous manner. Each and everybody can help, donate, to do job, to get armed, to provide security, to provide judicial, to provide police, to provide statistical data, to provide suggestion, to snatch, to bring those criminals who are inefficient from Delhi or any other post. Because you are supposed that criminal Modi cannot. There is no qualification mentioned as if illiterate, not going in school, can be selected as a prime minister, just a butcherman, criminal, satanism, sabotage doer, boomerang doer, foolishness, they put our in, crisis of life and security, but we have to share their crime as to go hell in other way and then the notorious underneath. Those evil Pravasi Bharatiya leftist criminals remaining Mexican Gulf, what horrible crime, ridiculously killing, massacre are doing. They looted whole Asia. There is no security that people to verify the total amount, that kind of intelligence, brain, mathematically, or physics, chemistry, biological, neurological, weapons, digital, nuclear science, atomic, or communication, digital, internet, then medical doctors, just like veterinary or medical, who have a lot of subject combination to provide those knowledge. This is but illiterate one Modi is just illiterate. From Prime Minister, there is no requirement of any knowledge. If those evil, illiterate, satanic, devil, liar, cheater, criminal, impostor, mother, charge, bacha, he has no sense of society, social respect, dignity, there is no feeling of humiliated, no family, no feeling of sameness, no humiliation is a liar, monkey, they want more money. Where they are doing more money? That evil of each and every country you allow party politics, that groupism, you are hindering me from underneath. My pronunciation is not becoming clear. You are raising your magnetic field to voice my choking. That is not entering my deep where I am going, kept my that camera. This camera is running. It is running. It has been 2 or 9 minutes about whatever maybe I am talking about. Efficiency, evilism, satanism, culpritness, crookedness, criminality, sabotage doing, deliberately killing, exploiting, trafficking, kidnapping, and killing. There will be no responsibility, liabilities of report. The investigation probably there is no requirement of judge as to compromise judgment, investigation, reports, total data. You are not doing any statistical that part of the people's composed earning, that most of the peoples of the employed boys are cannot earn the 10 rupees per day, and Modi, when expending as a bogus man or other politician 10 crore rupees per day at least, those evils unwanted, Abanchita in Indian politics, and this Abanchita, that Jaraj, that constitution, evil satanism, which is culprit, to yield all inauspicious, hell-going compulsion and boomerang to us, to make involved, because that people, if you I to confess that all innocent people who have been trapped by Gandhi or Nehru's cellas, and then they are guard Sakar or Magis Dhaja in a fluid Sakar, that type of idiot criminals who have certified, introduced, and that election commissioner officer, those are Pachata, Kutte, Madachut, Jarajbacha criminals, illiterate who to be kept from their chest and what is calling out dignity. Their crime, betrayal, not knowing that obligation, complication of even the constitution, what way, Sottameva Jayate, and to for hitokari, to only being protecting security, earning, etc. But there is no such provision. You are alone to satisfy all those other people's ills and the funds to be exploited, misused for particular few culprit, criminals, satanism, liar, killers will be entertained of those real GDP utilizers. There is no provision, so much officers required. In one parliamentary post, there may be 1,000 for Bankura or Vishnupur. Then if it is 1,000 for Bankura, for Vishnupur will be 500, Kotalpur will be 250 MP like central government representing. Because this total mass of voter India is a constitutional assembly or that capacity. That is constitutional power, that constitutional verification, constitutional consent to be taken each and every hour not be possible, then to, if it is crisis period, hour basis. If it is on not emergency work, you can do 1 day or 1 week, not more than that. You have to take consent as a bank account credibility, that you have no honesty, no capacity, incompetence, transparency to provide the scope to take grievance, to go on the door to door, each and everybody, that kind of brain provision, because you are claiming your GDP has grown 5 times, 1,000 times, then why is so much less staff? Because you cannot cut your pay increasing salary. That is most illegal activity, criminal. When you are unable to provide 10 rupees to even 500, even not 1,000 per day of one people or one family, then how they can maintain their, because you supposed to ensure participating with the families, all lands and labor power. If they are handicapped, you have to provide other ways, as a target menu I have mentioned. So each and every citizen, by home-wise, parao-wise, village-wise, data is must. So all villagers will be rotationally as their caretaker, as administrator, the regulator, police, judge, data collector, well-wisher. In this way, so many people have got job experience to become a well-experienced in international or national, state, district issues to be learned. All will be discussed as per that block level, point size, subdivisional or district level, then state level, then parliamentarian at country level. Each parliamentarian has supposed to be prime minister like, foreign minister like, home minister like, defense minister like, not cultural is not requirement. Post is not requirement. Information broadcasting minister is not critical. If the environment, health, then economists of trade want sufficient economist. That trade merchant is not required too much. Law is in that way not at all required, because that is one minister to learn that all discrepancies or incapacity, integrity lacking in the judicial system. This type of verification, monitoring, learning, all activities what Prime Minister to access all those files or facts, ID, all intelligence, 9 or 10 different types of intelligence bodies are there, CBI or NIR, etc., police, etc. Apart from feedbacks of the all agile human beings, Mamata Banerjee or government has allowed to each and district has today one complete all disciplinary, multidiscipline, complete medical, veterinary, agriculture, all faculty, college will be there in each university or one district. So there will be all stuff from that district, that area, that constitution, not from other. So all the parliament, DM officer, that can be created other way, police officer, verified, statistical, health, veterinary, all related, all that will be what we are at present time, that will be at least 100 times at district level. MP will be almost 100, but divisional level 50 or 30, whatever may be total. In this way, we have to give that all unemployed people employment, their utility, they should be utilized for our different militaries, police, judges, statistical verification, auditor, judges. So, why we need that 250 2/3 majority to sack Prime Minister or any minister or president or chief justice or justice, in simple justice. One particular parliamentarian is object of any particular people, judges, Supreme Court, police officer, minister, or president or military armed commander, he can sack, because you have to renew and take from new person. You are not totally sacking as his integrity, incompetence, as a culprit, anti-national, anti-social, or anti-humanist blame. Then you can keep as your patron that he can provide extra value. But you have to renew that post 6 months, 1 month, 1 year interval. So many provisions I have told in my earlier video. I have told my all inputs coming from our underneath, as I have last 10 years to make my letter from 2013 or 12 or even 2007-8 to make one constitution for that replace this evil one, so that there will be no one uncared, no one to be unreported daily wise, no one to be spared that his security earning has ensured by the government, that village people instantly to maintain that his food for 7 days or 1 month, etc. But the country is the whole to maintain. I am not that people to be ideal or criminal to be starved, but if it is really handicapped on it, then fragilized begging like bowel giving to means the means that has to be given as per Indian sadhu seva. Bhikkhuk seva you have to do. So in this way, there is a lot of lacuna in our deficiency in our constitution. That way, the constitution as allowing the criminal to come, the party politics doing as it has totally killed the constitution value and need of the government of constitution. When you have banned the party changes, but you are enforcing to do hijacking gunda club formation to exploit, help that corporate criminal gunda illegally people earn the money. The privatization, all of that is only crime doing, selfish monopolies, hijacking, defeating illegally. Where Sattameva Jayate in class, we are now seeing only Mitha Meva Jayate. Who can do Mitha straight crime without feeling sins or crime? Who can do all kind of crime, they can only survive. Or who can have no dignity, no respect, no fear of rebirth-related complications, or lower birth, or humiliation, or to be punished. So these people are only surviving, worshipped, respected, promoted. They are not gone to the prison. They are enjoying life. Other people in harassments, other lives have been abridged. There is no data of this Indian present status that RBI-related bank that currently is held. That was one post-critical. But repeatedly hinder me my expression. I am blaming about RBI not governing that particularly depends on the constitution, how, why you are printing currency that has to be mentioned, what you to give. Either gold, iron, copper, silver, or paddy, or wheat, or any other item that is available for social commodities. Gold, which is international, as you will not be spoiled for that reason. Otherwise, you have to mention that food, paddy or wheat. Too many things you have to give. That way you have standardized your keep the currency total. When you are printing currency, that you have to make as international way to gold. And this kind of arrangement is not there. There is no arrangement of utilization of school, college professors, etc., experience, who are only teaching, making voters and MP, parliament, judicial system, why they have been kept from not taking liabilities, responsibility, participation, compulsion to provide data, to provide judicial activities, police, with investigation, scientific extension, coordination, monitoring, verification, etc. All areas they have to feedback, all the statistician, bank, post office run, and all the telecommunication, digital, etc. Forget about at this crisis time your culture or information or anything. It's only 4 or 5 ministry very critically we need. That is one finance minister who to trade or import everything can control. There is no other department separately. That is the defense, which is to security borders and all type of defense. Any crisis they can run their own as if with no requirement of minister. This type of internal arrangement of within military, that will be all digital system, health, all type of activity can be run, and that is also to be recognized by the whole mark of the constitution. That kind of communication, that coordinating of the people, a regular service, helping can be possible. And as I mentioned, the Prime Minister Modi is actually dictatorship. Is only one people whimsical. On one people whimsical, satanic, evil attitude. At Indira Gandhi time or Rajiv Gandhi or other party, family-wise party, the corporate or Gunda criminal party as a Mulayam Singh or Nitish or your Lalu Prasad, Karunanidhi, Joylolita, Sivsena or TMC और बीडी जनता यू जो भी हो अकाली दल जो भी है ये जो है ना सारे क्या मुस्लिम पार्टी है कोई हिंदू पार्टी है कोई बीजेपी जो भी है ये सभी इविल है यू कैन नॉट मेक ग्रुप इफ यू हैव टू मेक ग्रुप देन यू हैव टू allow that people own self they to select their candidate from which years and how many people they to decide. Not you to throw from Delhi or Modi or any evil can, but unknown evil satanism to be thrown that you have to give vote. That cannot be limited. But election commissioners' critical role as per constitution means that each MP should be parallel to Prime Minister capacity. Then if it is not, then you have to make back that people you are incompetent, you send another man who can learn all those things, who can deal all those in emergency. Then each and every in the parliament, each and every parliamentarian is equivalent to Prime Minister. Prime Minister should not be, it is an illiterate, there is no professional degree, but just sudden 1 week notice has to elect one man and that he only dictated all those evil Satan's name to put in the 550 places of India or whatever the state government, etc. Now you are, you are hindering me. My video still not becoming for third time, for fourth time that I am not able to constitution, that my videos to be repeated regularly. You have today Twitter, you have blogs, and 2 and 3 times you are putting as a YouTube, and I have to give in today and Google that when you are entering in India, that your language-wise, each and every society community guideline. If I am dealing Hindus or Muslims or Sikh in that way or leftist, then 4-5 types of community guidelines maker you have to be for India one language or one race or religion, one age group or ladies or men in this way. You cannot decide on self yours. You cannot make profit. You have come charity. Because you do not need to do profit. This is a critical social medium that can be utilized by the criminal for mass murdering, humanity annihilation, what they use. So you cannot put bar my video when I am mentioning I am humanity savior, humanity at the old crisis. All political people are evil, satanism, criminal. They are doing betrayal, cheating, only sabotage doers, traitorous killer, conspirator doers, exploiting and putting in difficulty and dangers, abridging their life and killing. As there is no system of suffering, discomfort, want of food, drinks, handicapness, illness, all other type of difficulties, inconvenience, as you are only increasing those crises by the evil devils, putting them all those criminals, attackers, evil sons of daughters of witches, satanism, crooked, mad, who are to post-taken police, that blood development officer, there is your veterinary department or medical doctor, they are not doing duties. All the dishonest, liars, incompetent criminals, they have no responsibility. The sense of that when you are coming Rajakar post, Raj, Karmachari, that is different. That your post is not permanent. Each and every people has to do multi-type of action. So no people should have or barring age group that you cannot seek government service. No. Each and everybody has the right to learn. That rather compulsion of the government, of the masses, of the Vishnupur, Bankura, that each and every, irrespective of age or gender, male, female, but only the condition female should not be taken out from your village or home para. No, you cannot take, because there will be a lot of security has to be provided for them. You have to all fight getting remaining at home. All those facilities to be brought at their door, and they to do and those things a paper what is collected. That can be done very nicely, there is no problem. So they cannot go any night duty, nowhere. Their night duty, they only home related, they can do lot of jobs on this telecommunication, page, mobile, printer, all have sufficient, and so many youth literate, they are qualified. They can move each other, that male boys, to help their daughters, their boys, or they can go. But otherwise, who have reached for that race, etc., this humiliation, they should not go away at all. No, there is no need, because they come from home, they can suggest, because most of the time, as a reproductive capacity, females should not be allowed for much vote power. They only inform complaint, discrepancy, grievancy, and renewal purpose, shocking purpose that man is not good. But again, that cannot be which type of blaming. So we have all that to be, because female we have to keep it other way. But I am not denying their right to enjoy whatever male to enjoy. Male to only sacrifice. Female, that kind of service going outside is not needed. They should be preserved, kept, protected. So in that sense, it is then sacrificing. Rajkarma, low salary, but you have to give much work. You who are that greedy does not are cheater, loभी, greedy, liar, imposter, जारज बच्चा, जारज के बच्चा तक समय क्यों चलेगा? मतलब वो शैतान के बच्चा और शैतान की बेटी के बच्चा हमें रिलायबल नहीं करेगा. लेकिन वो मैक्सिकन दाल में जो हो रहा है उसके लिए वो लोगों का कोई कंडीशन नहीं है. लेकिन यहाँ इंडिया में जारज बच्चा के ज़्यादातर मतलब एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया जाएगा. कोई राजकीय पोस्ट में वो ग्रेडियंट दे सकता है. सब कुछ करेगा, सब कुछ कर पाएगा, ग्रेडियंट नहीं. सर्विस में भी उनको क्रिटिकली ऑब्जर्व करके सेक्स क्राइम प्रमोशन में वो जाके फिर इन्वॉल्व ना हो, मेलाइन ना कर पाए. उसका मामी और फादर जिस तरह का जारज बच्चा किया है उस तरह का वो डिमांड ना कर. समझ गया? only that government जिसको डर के रखना है, greedy people, unreliable, criminal, without wishing to do harm of other people, they always to be kept in case and at the feet of the other mercy. Now I have covered the service periods and the people, because still my judicial system is totally criminal type. They cannot enjoy those powers. Judicial system can be more massive, expanded, more by the structure than this limited forward, and to be verified, scrutinized by the many people. Because 10 class people can learn the judicial system. If Modi can, illiterate man can run the government, he can decide Chief Justice, etc., CAG or President, Vice President, Marcy, etc. Why not 110 class? Everybody can do that also. Because I have told all this, because for any parliamentarian there is no requirement of any degree certified also. मैट ना हो इस तरह का, मैट कौन सर्टिफाई करेगा? कोई सारे सुधीर बता है जो इलेक्शन कमिश्नर और जो वीडियो क्या होता है वो वो एक मादाक्षर से नहीं होगा, उसको बहुत सारे पीपल से पहले इसको कैंडिडेट करने के लिए 10,000 people at least scrutinize particular one candidate. At least some top Republicans से उसको इंटीग्रिटी सारे कुछ टेस्ट करना, तब जाके वो कैंडिडेट नजर आएगा. For each and every purpose, as I told, you have to give vote first to elect a Republican. Village-wise, how many Republicans you can create? Professionally, constitutional knowledge or health, farming, economists in that way, and that defense item, home security model, judges, all these things can be completed. Then communication one. The road transportation, that is the telegraph and post, the digital email, SMS, all Twitter, all will become the postal communication, one department. So in this way I have made easy that government function. But you have to cut off the salary 1/20 at least 1/20. For that you have to first all compromise all people's money or trader, merchant, people. No privatization, only you have to make average of the total population, then Reserve Bank to say total currency or total wealth. That will India or people village Parao level total wealth can be estimated very easily. That's not a hard problem. It can be very easily, very quickly, and very daily productivity of the agriculture, field oriented or farm or any industry, that can be easily calculated, and that kind of mathematical knowledge or that arithmetical knowledge we are having in state class students who haven't maybe failed, they can also run other things because they are running their daily cooking or maintaining their babies. They can have that much sufficiency because you have a, if I am not demanding, but you have demanded equal vote right, none of they are equally capable to judicial Chief Justice of India or President of India. Nobody moves. It is simple housewife is a maid servant or she may be agricultural labor. Modi is like that. Chief Justice also like that. That mother said what to do and what is doing. What is common sense? He is a bogus. He is a culprit. He is a criminal. He is all incompetent in India. You cannot learn estimate what deficiency, discrepancy, latency, faulty, criminality in broad changes, harmful cancer has been made in the constitution. In the people character, only the civil being killed. So all military people have external rights and they have much more stuff. And that those people will be again village-wise. You have to, district-wise, you have to take these people. For servicemen, they are connecting, communicating as a rotation, all that responsibility, and they have the freedom to come to the press to make complaint about any military person, bench worker, from bench to bank has to write the feedback, discrepancy, grievances, lacunae, their supporting staff, their service by the caretaker, senior bosses, that they are harassing, they are being humiliated, they are in want of food, they are suppressed, they are being taken as a servant maid in their home. So that cannot be tolerated. Each and every unit of military has right to give feedback, the total constitutional power of India. That media, where all the 500 or 600 district-wise, total university will to carry out the all feedback information, total data, because there cannot be easy for them to make class what you are fearing. That is not possible. If you are increasing more number of military agents, you are not giving all people that all artillery to make attack. That will be in the border because in our state is not allowed. That is easily can be solved. That is not a critical problem. And we cannot do that because they are formed in such a way. Multiple multidisciplinary people's body will be structure will be there. Their grievances can be put as a not a CDS one, but that for in the place of CDS there will be multidisciplinary 500 people for the CDS. So CDS one particular people's grievance will come from 500 people. So he cannot dictate or misuse other people. No. But that is can be easily because that kind of facility in university, physics, chemistry, defense, data of complications such as size, scale, veterinary, etc. All the people can sit, make the management of the animals or plants or humans. That all doctors will be there, telecommunication doctors will be there. That road is easier that the mayor duty. But mainly digital telecommunication, etc., machine, etc., setup, that is the IoT, all these things. Jointly, they have to see this because one man cannot dictate. So in this way, they can convey their inconvenience, they can learn that complication, that so many years today, Modi alone is doing dictatorship, terrorism, tyranny. In Indira Gandhi time, Rahul Gandhi time, or any other prime minister, as if he has done when he has complete majority. But even not majority, all are dull politicians, because you have that each and every parliament equivalent to prime minister. So there have the election commissioner to select who will be what for defense minister. Then he will go to the agriculture minister rotation as per requirement. Because they have to learn each and every factor. Because they have not to sign particularly any file. That has to do regular your secretaries. For the secretary post, you have to file 10 secretaries. Because you have just to check with CAD and other things that file has been properly processed or not. If you want planning commission will be like that, where it will be parallel parliament, where all state peoples, all district peoples will be there. Not a Modi mothership can dictate through मैंने ऑडिट के बाद को पिकअप करके ले आया कोई mothership दाराज बच्चा कुत्ते को पिकअप कर लिया politically not like that. The planning commission what India media वो तो गुड मारा खून खरा आया और हो रहा है वो उसमें कोई आयक नहीं है वो तो सारा काल्पित खोने बच्चा कुत्ते जारज बच्चा सारा नालायक बच्चा सेवलेस बेशरम कुत्ते के बच्चा तो सर ऐसे नहीं होता है बहुत सारे माल प्लानिंग कमीशन बहुत बड़ा होगा डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज नेशनल इंफॉर्मेशन सेंटर के जैसे सारे इंफॉर्मेशन सेंटर भी वो उसी तरह का सारे को इंक्लूड करके करना पड़ेगा. Certainly that brief is sufficient for other people to make what I am giving to. When I am talking about university, college or people's educated 10th class, it's must to be participated, allowed to in the government voter list, parliament, MP, MLA, panchayat, block development of a parallel, whatever that, you can weigh 5 or 10 type of verification or executionary post. So that way you can complete as requirement multi-peoples as you are running university or department or this way you can easily frame out taking suggestions and this discussion, the deficiency, difficulty facing, feedback, the changes, all you can adjust very easily. There is no problem. And rotationally, each and everybody has to give work, agriculture, road preparation, tea making, health, nursing, all kind of activity can be, has to be rotationally, you have to do. Yes, you have to do. I am royal for that I have come on earth to give a Sri Vishnu constitution as I have my 10 to 15 or more than 100 videos are only to revive revolution on the Raj, Rajtapan Jada Jadai Dharmasya Glani Bhavati Bharat. I am Lord Sri Vishnu, Sri Shiva, Sri Ram, Ramcharit Manas. As I mentioned, Sri Ramcharit Manas means Sri Buddha Charit, Sri Krishna Charit, Sri Shiva demand, Sri Vishnu demand. As it we have not found them on the earth, but their incarnation power, Rishi, sages, etc., Munis, Yogis, whatever may be, their charitra will be equal. It is remained equal, so in future should be equal, not deviation. No, only when we not have that due to caste or any other thing, God will not send you kings or sage, sadhu, guardian. Sadhu, saint, king is for that you have to be very careful. You did not dishonor of the deities. Sadhu, देवता, काव, गो, ब्राह्मण को अश्रद्धा नहीं करना है. एक वेरी क्रिटिकल है जिससे कास्ट लेने में आपको शैतान और डेमन से हरासमेंट, किलिंग, नरक भोजना बहुत सारे काम कर सकते हैं, जिससे मैंने अदर प्लेसेस अदर वीडियो आई मेंशन वेरी नाइस मैनर. I will check it. My voice has till you have tried those Jaraj Bachchas of Bengali leftist mother chod जो मरा अपना माता बेटा बेटी बाहर चोटते है वो जारज बच्चा और मेक्सिको गल्फ आठ पाथोरी सिंह भूल फोड़ मादा चोट भारत तल से नीचे से वो मोदी का जो सुधीर बेटा जो इसको बेस्ट इंडियन हुड कहता है वो मादा चोट क्रिमिनल लायर हु इज द लायर ग्रीडी खूनी मादा चोट शेमलेस बेकूफ टायरानी विलेन selfish giant, evil, demon, satanic. So mother choti or skilled, unreliable, unfaithful, non-God-fearer, non-reverse or corn-bath resultant, etc. All these people cannot be learned who have gone away on their own. They are leaving India to do conspiracy against the satanism, Ognipath, etc. who are rise in a dialogue. It's not. You are uprooted our democracy, you are planting in other way, top of the trees being planted and root has come. So you have killed our Indian constitution, teaching, etc. all. Face dekha dekho, I am Lord srirobinji, Royal Sri, Bakura Sri, Om Bo Markas, Royal Roy, yes, Jada Jada Dharmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharat. श्री शिव जी को देखो, उसमें आपको ध्यान भंग हो जाना चाहिए. और बुद्ध जी का फोटो मेरा इधर अभी नहीं, श्री गुरु जी आए एक योगी मुनि करके किसी अरविंद का सारे मुनि ऋषि जितना भारतवर्ष में आपका है सबका चरित्र आप देखोगे तो आई एम फ्रॉम नॉर्म हैदराबाद एज एक्स सीनियर साइंटिस्ट. सो आई हैव गिवन वन इमीडिएट फॉर हु आर फर्स्ट टाइम टू सी माई दिस. आई एम फ्रॉम Dr. R.N. Roy. Dr. Roy, my surname R.N. Rabindranath. Tiger के बदल में I'm same R.N. Tiger की जगह Roy. R.N. Rabindranath Roy. I was on the 43rd, 92 of this year's Foundation Course of Agriculture Research as a veterinary scientists of that rank. Then we have seniors, that scientists guest ASG, whatever was there, then to senior. But I have not gone for because I have taken voluntary retirement for to come to help you for this crisis of political from the evil demons, etc., climate change, mind, etc. All as my video srirobinji can change anyone. In that way, to make clarified one, add my all videos as I have no video editing or good camera. My voice is being tempered. My intention as being input fed up is coming from underneath. All my memories being arranged from dispersed state. They are throwing what I am forgetting for that distraction I am feeling. I felt my speech has been distracted, hindered, compromised by that, choking my voice, that Artina evil power. So this type of video editing and voice etc. that they can do very my devosana trapped in underneath all my activities. They are only witness. They have suggested me they to take remaining homes. They are not allowing me because I am keen on their representative symbolic as Lord Sri Vishnu agent, and they have to taking जैसे भूपेन हजारिका का 100 सॉन्ग्स है, सारे सॉन्ग्स मेरे के लिए है, हाँ, फॉर माई प्रेजेंट. अदर्स कविस जो सिंगर नाट्यकार जो कुछ किया है सब मेरे लिए आने के लिए, एज इफ आई हैव ओनली द टॉप मैन स्पिरिचुअली, साइंटिफिकली, रिलीजियस, पॉलिटिकली, मीडिया वाइज, हेल्थ वाइज, योर केयरटेकर, गार्जियन, awareness, honesty, transparency, truth speaker, demanding goodness, protection, security. I am pleading. I can best way plead for that babies, handicapped, women, ages, and make my nose by both that evil devil satanism expert. So I am that only the best of the best. Leaders, transparency everywhere, less greedy. I am very ordinary man. My less consumption of ordinary foods or not that kind of each and everybody others under me. They are well known about me, my periphery was remaining or entering my ashram, bank managers or other people's suggest. They can verify me, each and poor state remain. I am not any one demander of any aristocracy or luxury goods or no modern items, no, not for enjoying nothing. So just stopping my video, it is becoming difficult. Lord Ram says.